what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, good spread. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get onto this? Seedorf. Bale puts the ball. Big header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Van der Sar sends that a long way. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, such a clever touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Bellingham. Yildiz tries to pass it through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And that is out of play. And that is expertly dealt with. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well read, nice interception. Bale. Cherki. Oh, that's a key interception. Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be a throw-in. Cherki. And it's Bellingham. Zubimendi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. That's beautifully weighted. And now they can clear their lines. And they're back on the ball again. Zubimendi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! Goal! Atalanta! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Araujo. Dink through. Now it's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bale. And he goes cross-field. Into the channel. Spread neatly. Cherki tries to play it through, and this is Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. Fired deep towards the back post. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Bale's cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Zubimendi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Zubimendi. Some resolute defending there. Araujo. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Atalanta leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Atalanta really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Rice is standing over this one. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Chucky! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Good ball over the top. And he can clear it away. Rice. Added Zubimendi. Yildiz has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he's got the beating of his man. Shoots! Fantastic from Clarence Seedorf!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Atalanta go into the lead. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Yamal. Yildiz. Yamal providing an outlet on that. He's got full. Sticks it away. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 7. Numero 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo
Well,
per
that has changed
il
the
numero
dynamic
21,
somewhat.
Ronaldinho.
Well, they're very much the
Il
better
numero
team
23,
at the moment,
il
Peter,
numero
and no
14,
doubt will be looking
Van
to
Nistelrooy.
cause even more
Attenzione,
damage
una
here.
sostituzione.
Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's Van Basten. Leaking in! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Olise plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Atalanta do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Showing good feet. Thinks about the shot. Van Nistelrooy gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. He came in hard, very hard. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten touches it back. And he's straight offside. Nesta. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And Yamal. That's a promising run he's making on the right. No, that's been intercepted. Now he's off and running. Olise. Oh, good take in a good area. Van Basten! Gattuso. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. And he's heaved it away. Taken back almost at once. And it's Bale. Five minutes left on the clock. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Gattuso. Yamal. Van Basten is there and he can get that clear. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Olise.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any
Il
better
quarto
outcome
uomo
there.
indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Bale. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Bale. He has found a way through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire.